but what was your biggest mistake?
Probably bring Matthew to the end. Not gonna lie.
My biggest mistake was my random vote on Michael and getting him out there. I really didn't know what was going to happen, but if I was putting a random vote, I should have put it on Evan, even if I thought Casey was already voting Evan. Because it was after that when things went downhill for my game.
My biggest mistake was probably trusting Casey for so long, because she kind of cost me Bobby. She cost me Bobby, who was, you know, kind of my...
she was so nice.
My boy. Yeah, not on a personal level, but on a game level, we trusted you so many times, and we kind of just enabled it to an extent. So I kind of blame myself for some of that to some extent, and that was probably my biggest mistake. All right, next member of the jury. All right.
Did we skip Linnea?
Wait, Michael, you got after Linnea, right? What?
Yeah. I thought you got out before Brooke. You're after Brooke? Oh, then Linnea. Okay, cool. My bad.
I didn't call anyone.
I'm sorry.
I was waving at the Rex.
That was later on. Okay. Can I do each individual and then ask the question? Okay. Matthew, what would you say your biggest priority was in this game? Either winning or caring about your relationship with your teammates?
Winning.
Okay. I think that says a lot about your character.
It's literally stage. I don't know what you're being mad about. He was the one who won.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Peter, would you say you should have been more proactive throughout this game instead of more so just like in the background?
I mean, maybe, but like, I feel like John and I kind of like, we both got to the final three, and then like, you look at someone like Bobby, who was very, and no offense against Bobby, but like, he was very proactive during the game. You cannot deny it, right? I mean, I feel like no one can deny that.
I think I made my presence pretty known.
Yeah, that's true.
John, how passionate would you say you are about your gameplay in comparison to your fellow teammates?
That is a really great question. So I'm extremely passionate about this game and the game I played. So when you compare it to these two, I mean, as is usual, they formed a big little clump, and I mean, what my game essentially was from Nick and Evan. We were all trying to spread as much chaos as possible, and I mean, I think I was okay. My main priority of this game was to kind of embrace that villainy, because I'm trying to play for entertainment. You know, that's really, I'm a man of the people. To be honest, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I didn't try my hardest in challenges, but I found 2 idols. I think I played a pretty decent social game. I made a few moves. A few hearts got broken, and you know what? Sometimes that can't really be helped.
Okay, now this is a question for all of you guys. Are you proud of your gameplay? Yes, no, maybe, and why?
Absolutely. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, but I think I reached out to new people. I made a few mistakes, I did, but I'm very proud of the game I played. I mean, I don't know why you're so mad at me just now.
I'm just making you squirm a little bit.
Yeah, I know, see, I tried to make good moves too, like saving you. Like, that was a huge move in front of everyone, like saying to play your idol and saving you. Like, I tried to have fun with it, and that's why. Like, I had a lot of fun and think I did well.
Honestly, I regret not, like, just telling everyone, like, oh yeah, I'm voting Tyler, by the way, in front of Tyler.
Yeah, you should.
But I was so focused on the DoorDash driver.
Yeah, but if you told me, I mean, he would have been gone, but it's okay.
Yeah. Kyle, or not, Peter.
I guess, what's the question again? I'm sorry.
Are you proud of your gameplay? Yes, no, maybe, and why?
Yeah, I would say so. I made the last hero in the entire, like, top 5, I guess, when it was, or like, top 5 or top 6, whatever it was. I was, yeah. It's because there's no other way I would have done it, bro, honestly.
I mean, proud is, that's not like really the word I use to express it, because it just goes so much beyond that. Like, the game I played, I really can't describe it. I don't even know how many seasons of Kid Survivor there's been. This is like 14?
Yeah,
14. This is the first time ever I felt such a thrill in every vote. Literally. I have to say, as a contestant, I felt this was pulse pounding. This was intense. And I'm really glad that I got to experience that. There's a high that's really, there's nothing like a high like Kid Survivor.
I mean, there are a few others you have to that's the one of them.
Evan? Truly the AG Eco and the superhero.
I like it.
Alright,
Now Michael, I like
it.
Also, excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to get some money just so I don't forget. But
I don't have it this time, Caleb.
I have it.
I have a different question for each of you.
Where's the host go?
Peter.
yeah.
Out of Outwit, Outlast, and Outplay, which one do you think you demonstrate the least and why?
I mean, it's not a laugh because I mean, it's also here. Maybe I'll play. I honestly, like, I feel like there were more times I could have like got in like. I kind of stayed. I kind of made my own little like my own. I played my own game, but like I wasn't always the one that was like coming up with playing everything. But I mean, I was like proactive as well, like during the game.
Okay. Matthew. Why my name? That is, looking back at it, it's like you knew what you were doing because you put GG as you knew that was a get out.
Okay, so I had a suspicion that John could have had the idol, but like when he found the second one, like I kind of like obviously we saw it, but it wasn't strong enough for me to tell people about it. So I kind of thought he might have, but it wasn't strong enough to tell people. So, oh, but like I said, I really didn't think it was gonna be you. I thought if it was gonna be the idol, it would have been on Evan, and so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I really just put my vote on you in case I didn't play my idol, and then he didn't. Like, it's on them, you know, it doesn't really make sense for it. I was very hot. Basically, it was just in case there was a random vote for someone else. Like, if you had changed your vote, say to Peter, I'd rather have Peter than you because I think he was more loyal. That's basically why. And then we would revote, and it would be revoted on you instead of Peter, if I'm being honest. But I didn't think you were actually getting out of that tribal, which, like I said, that was my biggest mistake after. But hindsight 2020.
I don't know if it was your biggest mistake, but okay. John.
Yes, sir.
How in the world do all these people walk around that park searching for like 40 minutes for an idol, and you walk to a bush and you look in and you grab the idol?
Well, the funny thing is, you can consult Mr. Jacob on this. I was searching in that tree for like a solid 20 minutes, I'd say. Like, I was searching the dirt. I was confident, and when the boundaries were shifted, I searched the other side of the park for like a solid 5 minutes. Then, like, when the boundary was like shortened, and Jacob kept filming me through that whole time, just me playing with like dirt, and like I thought, and when then it was around when Matthew came over.
Yeah, I don't know how I can see how I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah, we were talking literally by that bush. I think it's on camera, and
We were next to it.
I had to go consult a Tigre, and
I looked through that bush when we were gone. I looked through that bush seriously for 10 minutes too. Like,
yeah, both the idol finds that I had were extremely like. One time it was just under Tyler's shoe.
that's something.
You did actually step on and reveal the idol.
Yeah, and he was looking hard. He was searching there for like a solid 10 minutes, and I just like, Jesus. So, I'm just saying, this was really the hardest I've ever played. I have to be honest with you. This is by far the hardest I have ever played one of these, and I'm proud.
One more thing. Are you going to buy Evan dinner if you make the money?
Dude, listen. If I could, I'd like to take each and every one of you out for a beautiful steak dinner, get a filet mignon with a beautiful
Szechuan sauce.
Beautiful Zabignon, and maybe a bit of
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
The S and a V, that would be.
Sauvignon, and a nice Chardonnay. Pinot Noir with caviar and just take it out for a night out of the town. But sadly, me, Evan, Nick, and Caleb, Jaguar, Tigre, Leon, and Cheetah.
What's Campbell?
He's
Campbell's not here, that's what it is.
Pantera, he's the Panther, bro. We made plans to go see a nice flick and get a nice meal afterwards. So unfortunately,
Alright.
I have to go unwind, and I need these funds in order to cover it. I'm a lonely boy. I need my money.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, next up, that's not you.
It's not.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Bobby.
Well, yeah, because Tyler's not here. I don't think Tyler's not
No,
going to vote because he's
don't.
driving and also he's not here and can't see any of the thing to hear any of the discussion. So we're skipping 7 to go to Bobby.
I'm sorry. Can I get my sticky?
You're sticky? Oh, your torch. Yeah.
You're my
I'm not going to actually propose about it. Okay. Do you guys have yours here as well? Or
I think that was
or if anyone sees Peter's, if that's one